Hey folks, and welcome back to The Reluctant Marketer. This is what happened on Friday evening. I sent out a tweet promising to do something for free. What was it? I wanted to create a marketing model for one of my fellow solopreneurs. I asked people on Twitter, please reply with a link to your homepage or landing page of your product, and I will have a look how I can do such a marketing model for you. Next day, I was totally amazed. 72 people had replied, posting their landing pages, and I thought, how on earth will I decide which one will get the free marketing model for their business? So I decided to make a draw. I spun the wheel of fortune, and it came to a halt. And the winner was Minh Pham with his product SEOmatic.ai. Saturday night, I received a DM from a friend asking me, hey, I read your content, what is a marketing model? And I said, let's summarize this in a tweet. It's about a persona, your audience you want to address with your marketing messages. The persona needs a story about a transformation from pain to pleasure. The transformation from a previous state to the desired state. How's that possible? By getting the benefits by using your product. Your product has features. Each of those features causes some benefits, like it saves time, it makes money, whatever. And the persona is happy about that and needs to hear a story to convince them to buy. So that's basically a marketing model. There are more building blocks in that, like jobs to be done, etc. I wrote a lot about this on my blog, so tooquiettomarket.com you will find the blog. And so I can be very brief here. Today we will create such a marketing model from these building blocks exactly for Minh Pham's product SEOmatic.ai. So let's dive in. Hey folks, I sat down at my computer and I've got the landing page of SEOmatic.ai here. I'm going to analyze it and find all features, benefits, jobs to be done, personas, and so on, all these marketing model elements, and bring them into a kind of system so that you will be able to use it as a marketing model later. Okay, so what do we see here? Generate SEO pages. This sounds like a job to be done. At scale. Okay, so many pages for more traffic, leads, and sales. This sounds like a benefit. So we'll go ahead and say, good. We will have a job to be done that the persona, the user, is trying to do. Let's say generate SEO pages at scale. So this would be a job. And what was the benefit again? More traffic, leads, and sales. Okay, so let's get a benefit here. More traffic is not really a benefit, but leads and sales, definitely. More leads and sales is a benefit, because we will make more money with that. Then let's have a look. We'll have here site owners, digital agencies, and SaaS startups as possible personas who would like to do that. SaaS startups, site owners. Or I take the singular form, a SaaS startup, and a site owner, and also the third one, a digital agency. Okay, so let's get the third one. Digital agency could be also our customer or user. Okay, so let's put them here on the right. By the way, the diagram that I'm using here is from tooquiettomarket.com. It's a SaaS for building marketing models. Actually, it's my SaaS. So who would be or what would be the product? The product on the left side obviously is SEOmatic. And let's see what else we find here on the homepage. Generate SEO pages at scale for more traffic, leads, and sales. Okay, automatic content creation with programmatic SEO and AI. Okay, yes. I think this would be features. So let's see. Automatic content creation is a feature. Programmatic SEO is a feature. And what else do we get? An AI is contained. So this is also a feature. Okay. So it could be that automatic content creation could lead to generating SEO pages at scale. Programmatic SEO, yes. And yeah, let's keep the AI for a moment. And these three features are linked to the product because SEOmatic has these three features. Okay, what else do we see here? No coding skills required, setup in minutes. Okay. This could be a quality, for example, fast setup, or no coding skills required could be also a quality. No coding skills required. Okay. Yeah, I see a kind of workflow here. Create your project, choose a CMS, create content, publish, and you're done. And I also see that it works with a kind of templating system. Book the best service in location. So these are placeholders, template strings as they are called here on the left, that will be replaced by actual data as far as I can understand. So this would be a feature, of course. So we would have another feature called template editor or template based editor. And what else do we have? Creating content. Page templates here. Publish more content, drive more traffic, and target more long tail keywords. Lightning fast, excellent SEO, and for lead generation. Yeah, so page templates would be a feature. And excellent SEO, for example, you won't have to worry about SEO. We make sure your pages are optimized out of the box with best practices in mind. This would really be an advantage because when I write my blog posts, for example, onto quiet2market.com, I have to make sure that the SEO, that they are search engine optimized. The SEO experience would already be good. I would to follow established best practices to get that done. And if this machine here, SEOmatic, would do that for me, automatically take care of all these best practices, would be a thing. So it looks like we have additional benefits here. Automatically follow best practices of search engine optimization. This could also save time. Time saver. Yep. So these two could be linked to that feature because the page templates would already be SEO optimized. Okay, so we get this chain, this chain over here. Fast setup. Let's zoom out a little bit. We need more space on this diagram. Let's bring the qualities to the side for a moment. Okay, so page templates could be an interesting thing. And let's bring this stuff down to get more space over here. Okay, so what else can we find? Lightning fast, optimized load times, search engine, yeah, good ranking because of optimized load times. Yeah, lead generation by high converting landing pages. Yeah, tons of features obviously. So we could, I could add one feature after another here. Lead generation by landing pages. This is the challenge of highly sophisticated tools. Marketing them requires telling multiple stories to different people who might be interested. So, for example, a site owner would maybe think differently about these features than a SaaS startup or a digital agency. They will have something in common, but I suspect that different features will play a differently important role to these three personas. So it's a challenge to market such a thing. What else do we have? An AI writer slashed your content creation time by 75% with our AI assistant. Okay, so let's rename this AI to AI content writer. And slash your content creation time by 70. Okay, is also a time saver. I think it's a different kind of time saver. This would be content creation time by 75%. Okay, by using the content writer. It has a Notion-like text editor. Okay, so I presume it's pretty easy to use. Yeah, we could take this as a quality of the template-based editor. Let's say we have another quality. Easy to use. Notion style. Because Notion is familiar to people who write blogs. Okay. One-click blog post generator. Yeah, I have my doubts about this one because I have seen that ChatGPT, for example, one of those AIs, is not really able to write an entire blog post, but maybe SEOmatic.ai has found a solution for that. Paraphrasing tool, yes, I can totally imagine that. It's also a feature. Let's say we've got a paraphrasing tool. This is important because when you generate content at scale and you use too much identical content, then Google will prioritize your pages down, right? And they don't like duplicate content. Paraphrasing tool. And we could say, okay, benefit would be better ranking because it avoids duplicate content. Okay, Let's zoom out a little bit. So this becomes huge over time here, this marketing model. So paraphrasing tool could lead to this benefit. Okay, so what do we need to generate SEO pages at scale? Maybe we need the page templates. And let's keep the AI out of the way for a moment. Let's try the text editor first, the template-based editor. And we also need a data set, right? These PSEO data sets, because the template placeholders, the template strings here, they must be filled with actual data. Imagine you have you were Airbnb, and you would have locations in Paris and in New York and in London. So location would be replaced by Paris, New York or London, and local service could be replaced by all those Airbnbs there. Yeah, this is a template-based editor included. Yeah, the page templates and the editor. Let's try to make this work to get this job done. Yeah, sounds good. So now when we make a little more space by dragging the personas over there, I can imagine starting to tell a story. Let's say we want to tell a story about generating these SEO pages. And let's see, page templates would be a time saver, and we would automatically follow best practices. So let's talk about that. Yeah. Maybe also we could also use the paraphrasing tool in that story, because it avoids duplicate content. Okay. Yeah, looks like we could tell the story. First we need to find a name. For that, let's say generate hundreds of pages from your data. I would say, okay, the site owner might be interested, but the digital agency, I think this would be more important, and to let's tell one story to one persona. So let's say that we take the digital agency here. They would be interested in doing this for clients, right? So we could rename the story for your clients. Okay, hundreds of pages from, or even better, from your clients' data, or for your clients. This is not working as I want it. Generate hundreds of pages for your clients using their data. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Setup is a thing for another story. No coding skills required. This could be the decision is easy, kind of story named that way. So, because this is much earlier in the process, these are arguments to be made because somebody is having objections. So this kind of objection handling here. Slash content by content creation time by 75%. This would be for advanced users. So I would also put this into a separate story. like long-term time saver. I would tell a short-term story here, like generate hundreds of pages, kind of an immediate benefit, immediate reward. And this would be more a long-term thing. So let's connect that. Lead generation by landing pages. Yeah, this would be another job. Quickly. And then we could define another job saying consistently keep generating content, because this would be more like, I would delete this once more and say, okay, how about when I can slash content creation time, this would help me long term. So yeah, this could be a long-term time saver. Good. So we are finally getting some system here, telling different stories. This could also be interesting to the same digital agency. So 2 stories are here to be told to the digital agency. And lead generation, I think this could be a different job. This is not so much about generating tons of content, but it's more conversion rate. The interest is more converting visitors into using the services. So this is convert visitors to customers, like this. So converting landing pages. And this could also be a feature of SEOmatic. Okay, put this over there. More leads and sales. Yeah, more leads and sales would be a benefit of this one. Right. So here we could tell a special conversion story. Convert more visitors to leads and customers. Okay, so these 2 could go in there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, good. It's starting to make sense, right? Good, so what would we do now? We would say, let's convince our first digital agency that generating hundreds of pages is a good thing. So we would need to write some copy that begins to tell a story like SEOmatic is the product. It has page templates, a paraphrasing tool, and automatic, all kinds of these things. So let's say I want to talk about page templates first. Or first I'm going to talk about the product. From the perspective of page templates. So SEOmatic.ai is a tool that creates lots of SEO ready pages from automatically. Yeah, automatically. Okay, that's it. So then I would go into page templates now and say, okay, if this is coming in from the left, I could say, let's take this from the product, and let's argue page templates greatly help with this. I'm writing small pieces of microcopy, right? They need not be especially interesting. The AI can do that later, can spice it up later. So let's keep this factual. Page templates greatly help with this because many pages can be generated from the same template using different data. Okay. Then we could say, okay, we go on with this one here. You see the copy is coming in from the left, more and more copy. Automatically follow best practice of SEO. Since the templates are already SEO optimized, or SEO optimized a little, already follow good SEO practices, the generated pages will be up to snuff with the current state of the art in the SEO field, right? Okay, and then in the story we could say, good, the copy is coming in from here. Oh, I forgot to include what's coming in from the left. So let's take feature one.text. So everything is now going out here, and if we go there, it's all is coming in from here, from the left. So within the story we could use kind of subheadings now. Let's say we use a subheading called easily generate many pages, many SEO many pages with good SEO. Let's keep it simple. And then include benefit one.text here from the left, right? And the title of the entire story could be generate hundreds of pages for your clients. Like that. And easily generate many pages with good SEO would be one subheading inside here, right? So we could now generate or not generate but compose our copy from smaller copy to bigger and bigger copy, so that finally the digital agency here will see a story coming in that can be told on a blog post or on Twitter or whatever you'd like to do. Great. So what I would recommend is, as a marketing model, is to really think about which persona needs to consume which stories. So let's go back to the diagram for a moment. Here we have three personas, and one of them, the digital agency, currently has two stories that we can tell to them. This is not complete yet, right? So because I didn't fill all those nodes with microcopy, but you see the gist, right? SaaS startup, if I imagine the CEO of a SaaS startup, maybe they have a different requirement. They are prioritizing things differently. Or a site owner, let's say a webmaster of a big site, he or she will have maybe another different opinion. So they would need other stories. Site owners would need even other stories. People who are very early in the process, very early in the buying selection process, they would need this decisions story here. Fast setup, no coding skills required, and all the other arguments that we have seen on the landing page, because they are trying to select the tool. They would ask themselves, is this for me? Is it good enough for our agency or for our company in general? Or for our small startup. And they would need even more other stories. Good. So that's basically how you build your marketing model with these building blocks. Products have features, features have benefits. Benefits can directly be used in a story, or they can be used to get a job done, for example, and then you continue telling your story. Whatever you like. There are no hard and fast rules here, but kind of system to go from very bland and factual things to ever more interesting and more storytelling things, until you finally reach the customer on the right side. So a digital agency, for example, and a SaaS startup and the site owner. Okay, let's summarize. Break down your marketing into simple building blocks. Your product has features and qualities. These features and qualities have benefits. And so tell a story about a user getting a job done while enjoying those benefits. Compose the copy for that story from smaller pieces of microcopy attached to the original building blocks, to the features, to the benefits, whatever. Finally, have an AI spice up your copy to make it more interesting, more convincing to your users and customers. Do these steps regularly, form a habit out of that. To Quiet to Market as a software will help you build such a healthy marketing habit. I designed it especially for people like you who have other things to do besides marketing. Thanks for watching and have a successful business.